This is the year of Clear Lake. I call it the Experience Campaign. The reason why I call it the Experience Campaign is because that's what it is. Healthcare, like anything else, is an experience. And we want you, no matter where you are in our system, to have a most positive experience. If you're coming through the ED, we want you to be treated by world-class ED docs. And these are world-class ED docs. The ED department is run by a nurse who's run ED departments of much larger size than ours. She comes from San Antonio, Texas. 450-bed hospital. She knows what she's doing, and she's going to be running this new ED. Next slide. The community experience. This is fascinating. I just talked about the fact that we need to go to the community as opposed to the community coming to us. I've got to tell you, we just received a $500,000 grant from the CDC. It's the Center for Disease Control in Washington, D.C. It's a government agency. A $500,000 grant from them is a big deal. Only 50 of these grants in the entire country. Only one of 3 in the state of California. $500,000 to help our community with smoking cessation, obesity, childhood obesity, and general health improvement. And what are we doing? We're starting with our children, because they are the next generation. Mm-hmm. And we want to stop this cycle of generational disease. And what we're doing is working with community leaders through a community collaborative. We're using the CDC grant to educate our public. That Live Well program that some of you may have attended. We are reinventing the Live Well program to not just address pain, but to address these very things like hypertension, obesity, smoking, diabetes, and not just through a prescription pad, but through a process that gives you better health and ultimately allows you to what we call live younger longer. That is our tagline. Live younger longer. And the goal is, whatever your condition is, to cure it through a longer lasting, more redemptive process. Fair enough? That is how you cure a community. Holistically, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And that's why we want to, you can go to the next slide, we want to partner with the community to address the homeless condition, to address the childhood or the adolescent and pediatric health conditions of our community, to even address the unemployment. I mean, the whole infrastructure of our county needs to be addressed. Mm-hmm. We are just one piece. We need to collaborate, but we are one of the largest employers. We are an organization that everybody eventually, unfortunately, has to come and, visit. And we want not just the experience at our hospital to be exceptional, we want the experience outside of our hospital and our community to be exceptional.